What's up, WWE Universe? You're watching WWE The Update, where passion meets power. Hit that subscribe button and let's get started with today's epic updates. The wrestling world stood still on Monday Night Raw when AJ Styles made one of the most emotional announcements of his legendary career. In a shocking backstage moment, Styles revealed that 2026 will officially be his final year in WWE. After decades of redefining wrestling around the globe, the Phenomenal One has started the countdown to the end of an era. But if anyone thought this was a retirement tour filled with nostalgia, AJ quickly shut that down. He made it clear he's still got fight left in him, and as one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions alongside Dragon Lee, Styles is determined to leave the company on top. The emotional moment backstage. The moment unfolded backstage in a tense scene with WWE official Adam Pearce. AJ Styles, standing next to Dragon Lee, looked directly into the camera and delivered the words that no fan was ready to hear. 2026 is my final year. For a brief second, the arena seemed to fall silent. It was one of those moments that reminded everyone how much AJ has given to the sport, from his unforgettable matches in TNA and NJPW to his meteoric rise in WWE, where he became one of the most complete performers of his generation. Yet, even in announcing the end, AJ's tone carried no sadness, only resolve. He said he's not slowing down and that his goal is to make this final chapter the most dominant of his career. Find us deserving challengers. Immediately after his announcement, AJ switched gears. He reminded Pearce and the WWE Universe that he and Dragon Lee are the reigning tag team champions, and they're ready for real competition. I don't want sympathy, I want challengers, AJ said firmly. Find us someone who's earned it. This challenge didn't take long to attract attention and trouble. Judgment Day interrupts. Before Pearce could even respond, the lights dimmed slightly and the unmistakable swagger of the Judgment Day took over the frame. Finn Bálor and J.D. McDonough walked in, smirking with that trademark arrogance that has defined their run. J.D. wasted no time bragging about his recent victory over Sheamus, claiming it proved they deserve another shot at the gold. Finn, ever the instigator, leaned in and told AJ that they were coming to reclaim what rightfully belongs to Judgment Day. But Pearce wasn't impressed. The WWE official fired back, reminding them, and the live crowd watching, that their victory over Sheamus was tainted. He accused them of cheating, which drew a loud pop from the audience. AJ Styles fires back. AJ couldn't help but smirk. His response was sharp and cutting, a perfect mix of confidence and veteran fire. I said deserving challengers, not cheaters. The line hit hard. The crowd erupted as Finn and JD stared daggers at the tag champs. AJ then turned to his partner, Dragon Lee, asking him for his thoughts. What came next was pure electricity. Dragon Lee steps up with calm confidence and eyes blazing with determination. Dragon Lee grabbed the mic and delivered a line that instantly became a Raw highlight. I am the heat and the fire. Next week will show we are unstoppable. It was the kind of statement that perfectly captured Dragon Lee's rising star power. Once seen as an underdog from NXT, he's now a champion standing shoulder to shoulder with one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. AJ gave a proud nod, and Adam Pearce made it official. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Finn Bálor and J.D. McDonough next week on Raw. A match that could redefine the tag division. The announcement sent shockwaves through the WWE Universe. Fans immediately flooded social media with reactions, predictions, and tributes to AJ Styles' announcement. But beyond the emotion, next week's match could have massive implications for the tag team division. On one side, you have Judgment Day, a group that thrives on chaos, bending rules, and manipulating every situation to their advantage. On the other, you have Styles and Lee, two high flyers from completely different worlds, united by mutual respect and a hunger to prove they're the best team in the company. It's experience versus ambition, deception versus integrity, a perfect storm for Monday Night Raw. The countdown to retirement begins. While the upcoming match has the fans buzzing, AJ's announcement looms over everything. The idea that 2026 will mark the end of his in-ring journey has left the wrestling community both emotional and nostalgic. From his debut against Chris Jericho in 2016 to his legendary feuds with John Cena, Roman Reigns, and The Undertaker, AJ Styles has built a resume that few can rival. His ability to blend athleticism, psychology, and storytelling has made him one of the most respected performers of the modern era. Now fans are wondering, what does the Phenomenal One's final year look like? Will he go on a farewell tour facing his greatest rivals one last time? Will he headline WrestleMania for the final time? Or will his last act be elevating the next generation, wrestlers like Dragon Lee, to greatness? Whatever happens, one thing is certain. AJ Styles is determined to go out swinging. A champion's mentality. Throughout his career, AJ has always carried himself with quiet determination and confidence. Even now, facing the twilight of his career, that same attitude shines through. His partnership with Dragon Lee isn't just about holding titles, it's about legacy. It's about proving that age and experience aren't weaknesses, but weapons when used with wisdom and heart. As AJ said during the backstage segment, this isn't about sentimentality. It's about finishing strong. Next week's battle, Styles and Lee versus Judgment Day. As the match draws near, speculation is running wild. Will Judgment Day resort to their usual underhanded tactics? Will AJ and Dragon continue their reign of dominance? One thing's for sure, this match could set the tone for the entire tag division heading into 2026. If AJ and Dragon retain, it reinforces their position as the team to beat. If Judgment Day wins, it could spark a heated rivalry leading to AJ's potential final WrestleMania. Either way, the storytelling possibilities are endless. One last blaze of glory. As the segment ended, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee stood tall, the tag team titles glimmering under the backstage lights. For a moment, the camera lingered on AJ, a man who knows his time is limited but whose passion burns brighter than ever. His farewell run isn't about fading away, it's about creating one last series of unforgettable moments, the kind of matches and memories that remind fans why he's called the Phenomenal One. 2026 may mark the end of AJ Styles' in-ring career, but if this Raw moment was any indication, it's going to be a farewell journey filled with emotion, intensity, and fire. And next week's match, that's just the beginning of AJ Styles' final phenomenal chapter.